We're going to go back to Tesla Motors reporting its 11th straight quarterly loss, but the stock is up over 10% after hours despite the loss. FoxNews.com automotive editor Gary Gastelu joins me now. So it misses, but it's way up after hours. Why?
Yeah, look, Elon Musk last year said he's not going to make money until 2020. So I think the fact that there was no profit this quarter was not a surprise.
So it's kind of like the Amazon model. They're getting a lot of revenue, but they're putting it all back in the company.
It's a startup right now. It's absolutely a startup right now. Manufacturing the cars on each one, they're actually making some money as far as the margins are concerned, but all that and more is being reinvested in new product, distribution, expanding its dealer network, and that's expensive.
And the battery company. Now, the Model 3 is their middle-class car. It's going to sell for, I think, about $35,000 a car. Does the market expect them to succeed here or not?
Well, it's a little questionable right now because by the time it comes onto the market, which is going to be late 2017, maybe, probably more like 2018 when we'll first start seeing it, there's going to be a lot of cars in that segment, most notably the new Chevrolet Bolt. So for the first time, Tesla is going to actually have competition, and it's going to be about the same price, about the same size. And remember, Tesla's going to have a $35,000 model. They've confirmed that, but most of these cars are probably going to cost much more. The cheapest Model S is $70,000. The average transaction price is $100,000. People buy the expensive ones. Those are the ones they like selling.
If gas is as cheap as it is today, in a few years when they're ready for this model, it ain't going to succeed.
And that's going to be a bigger factor with this. You know, people buy the Model S because it's fast, because it's sexy. They don't really care about gas prices. When you're talking the low end, you are. And right now, look, electric cars, the new Toyota Prius is actually cheaper to operate on gas than the new Chevrolet Volt is on electricity. That's how cheap gas is.
It's crazy. All right, Google has a self-driving car, and now it's the driver, which could be a computer, is considered to be legally responsible for the car. This is crazy to me that they would decide to do this. How could a computer be the legally responsible entity if there's a crash?
Well, here's actually what happened here. This is the federal government saying that they're going to consider the computer the driver as far as building the car is concerned. Right now, when you make a car, you need a steering wheel and a brake pedal and rear view mirrors, things that humans are going to need to interact with the car. The federal government, when they're setting new safety standards, is going to say, you know what, if the computer's the driver, maybe we don't need that. Let's come up with new standards. As far as crashes and all that are concerned, they're still going to leave that up to the states. Licensing, this is still going to be the state responsibility, so the states are still going to decide whether or not you need a driver in the car or not. But look, this is the first time the federal government's recognized the computer as a being, I think.
Who would be sued if somebody's suing somebody?
Time's up for you and I.
Gary, thank you very much. Gary Gastelu.